Hello, miladies of inestimable value. Only those who dare to be different leave a lasting mark on the world. Sigma females don't just live on the edge of society, they redefine what it means to exist on their own terms. While everyone else follows the script handed to them, Sigma females are busy writing their own, filled with interests and passions that most people wouldn't dare to explore. They're drawn to the unconventional, the mysterious, and the downright abnormal, embracing things that others might find strange or even unsettling. But that's exactly what sets them apart. In a world obsessed with fitting in, Sigma females are unapologetically intrigued by the unexpected, and that's where their true power lies. Number 1 on our list: radical minimalism, stripping life to the core. Sigma females have a knack for stripping life down to its bare essentials, like a master chef reducing a complex sauce to its most potent flavors. They're not interested in keeping up with the latest gadgets, trends, or that relentless chase for more stuff that society loves to shove down everyone's throat. To them, most of what people obsess over is just noise, a distraction from what truly matters. They don't just declutter their homes, they declutter their lives, social circles, trimmed to those who genuinely add value, obligations, cut down to what truly aligns with their goals. They even filter out the endless barrage of useless information everyone else seems addicted to. It's not about being cold or detached, it's about being ruthlessly intentional. Sigma females know that carrying around unnecessary baggage, whether physical, emotional, or mental, slows them down. So they've perfected the art of minimalism, not just as a lifestyle choice, but as a way to stay laser-focused on what they really care about. They're like life's ultimate editors, chopping out the fluff and keeping only the best parts. And while everyone else is drowning in the clutter of modern life, they're gliding through it all, light as a feather, with nothing holding them back. At number 2, Unconventional Mastery, rewriting the rules of self-improvement. Sigma females aren't interested in the typical self-improvement playbook that everyone else is following like it's some kind of life manual. They couldn't care less about the latest self-help bestsellers or the endless stream of motivational quotes flooding social media. Instead, they're the type to quietly go off the beaten path and find their own way to level up. They dive into unconventional methods, sometimes bizarre, sometimes ancient, but always effective in ways that catch people off guard. They might be studying obscure philosophy, practicing some nearly forgotten art, or hacking their own minds with techniques that would leave most people scratching their heads. For them, self-improvement isn't about hitting the gym because everyone else is doing it, or meditating because it's the trendy thing to do. It's about finding what genuinely works, even if it means breaking all the rules. They're the ones rewriting the script, not following someone else's tired routine. Sigma females are like the renegade scientists of personal growth, constantly experimenting and refining their methods until they've crafted something uniquely powerful. And while the rest of the world is busy trying to mimic the latest guru's success, they're quietly becoming something extraordinary on their own terms, in their own way. Number 3, niche obsession, mastering the forgotten and obscure. Sigma females have a thing for the overlooked, the obscure, and the downright forgotten. While everyone else is chasing after the latest craze or trying to master what's popular, they're off in their own world, diving deep into niches most people wouldn't even think to explore. It's not about being different just for the sake of it. It's about finding value in places others wouldn't even bother to look. Whether it's mastering an old-school skill that's practically extinct, or obsessing over a field of knowledge so specialized that it flies completely under the radar, they're all in. Their curiosity is boundless, and they're not satisfied with skimming the surface. Sigma females want to get to the core of things, to truly understand them from the inside out. It's like they're on a treasure hunt, except the treasure is buried in the most unlikely spots, and they're the only ones with the map. What others see as trivial or outdated, they see as untapped potential. And the best part? By the time everyone else catches on and tries to jump on the bandwagon, they've already mastered it and moved on to the next big thing, leaving everyone else wondering how they always manage to be 2 steps ahead. At number 4, the silent art, harnessing the power of silence. Sigma females have a secret weapon that most people overlook: silence. In a world where everyone is constantly talking, posting, and sharing every thought that crosses their minds, they know the real power lies in saying nothing at all. It's not that they don't have anything to say, they just understand that silence can be far more impactful. They've mastered the art of holding back, observing, and letting others fill the void with their chatter. While everyone else is busy making noise, they're quietly taking everything in, processing it, and using that information to their advantage. Silence for them isn't awkward or uncomfortable. It's a strategic move. It gives them space to think, to reflect, and to stay 1 step ahead. It also keeps people guessing because when you're not constantly broadcasting your thoughts, others have no choice but to wonder what's going on in that quiet mind of yours. And let's be honest, there's something undeniably intriguing about someone who doesn't feel the need to fill every moment with words. It's like they know something you don't, and that mystery is part of what makes them so compelling. Sigma females harness the power of silence not just as a tool, but as a form of strength, making every word they do choose to speak count. Number 5, breaking the mold, redefining relationships on their terms. Sigma females are notorious for rewriting the relationship rulebook. They don't care about what society says a relationship should look like. They define it on their own terms. Forget about the cookie-cutter expectations of romance, the timelines, the labels, the endless list of shoulds. Sigma females are all about authenticity, which means they approach relationships in a way that feels right for them, even if it looks nothing like the norm. They're the ones who might be perfectly content with an unconventional partnership that defies easy explanation. They're not afraid to walk away from anything that feels restrictive or inauthentic, even if it means shaking up the status quo. If they need space, they'll take it unapologetically. If they want closeness, they'll seek it out, but only on their terms. It's not about being difficult or aloof. It's about knowing exactly what they need and not settling for anything less. What makes them truly unique is their ability to connect deeply while still maintaining their independence. They value freedom too much to ever let a relationship cage them in, so they create connections that enhance their lives, not complicate them. And while their approach might confuse or even intimidate some, those who get it and get them find themselves in relationships that are more real, more fulfilling, and way more interesting than anything a conventional setup could ever offer. Number 6 on our list, the unseen world, exploring the mysteries beyond the surface. Sigma females are drawn to the mysteries that most people overlook. They have an insatiable curiosity for the things that lie beneath the surface, beyond the obvious, and they're not content with the simple answers everyone else accepts. While others skim through life, content with what they see at face value, Sigma females are digging deeper, exploring the unseen world where the real secrets hide. It's not just about being mysterious themselves. It's about their fascination with the hidden layers of existence. Whether that's the depths of the human mind, the complexities of the universe, or the spiritual dimensions that defy explanation. They're the ones who find meaning in the things that most people dismiss as strange or irrelevant. But for them, this exploration is where the magic happens. It's where they discover truths that others miss, where they connect dots that aren't even visible to the average person. Their interest in the unseen isn't just intellectual, it's deeply personal. They know that there's more to life than what meets the eye, and they're determined to uncover it. This journey into the unknown fuels their growth, shapes their perspectives, and keeps them constantly evolving. And while others might think they're off chasing shadows, Sigma females know that it's in those shadows that the most profound and powerful discoveries are made. At number 7, ultimate independence, mastering life on their own terms. Ultimate independence is the lifeblood of Sigma females. They don't just crave it, they live for it, mastering life on their own terms with a confidence that leaves others both intrigued and slightly intimidated. While most people are tethered to societal expectations, leaning on others for validation or direction, Sigma females have cut those cords completely. They're the kind of women who don't need a safety net because they've taught themselves how to fly solo, and they do it with a grace that makes it look effortless. It's not that they reject connection, it's that they've mastered the art of being self-sufficient first. They know that real strength comes from within, so they've spent their lives building that inner fortress, one that's unshakable no matter what life throws at them. This isn't about being alone, it's about being complete in themselves, able to navigate the world without relying on anyone else to make them feel whole. Their independence isn't just practical, it's philosophical. Sigma females believe that to truly own your life, you have to be the one in control of it. They're the captains of their own ships, steering their course with precision, even when the waters get rough. And while others might see their self-reliance as intimidating, Sigma females know it's their greatest asset, the key to living life exactly the way they want, free from the constraints that hold everyone else back. Number 8. The power of solitude, where true strength lies. For Sigma females, solitude isn't something to be feared, it's a source of power. While most people dread being alone, filling their lives with constant noise and distractions, Sigma females embrace it like an old friend. They understand that true strength comes from within, and the only way to tap into that is by spending time with themselves. In solitude, they recharge, reflect, and refine their thoughts, free from the influence of others. It's in these quiet moments that they find clarity, make decisions, and plot their next moves. Solitude is their secret weapon, the place where they can be completely themselves without the pressure to conform or please anyone else. It's where they cultivate the resilience and self-awareness that sets them apart. They don't need the approval or presence of others to feel complete, because they've learned how to be their own best company. While the world scrambles for connection and validation, Sigma females are perfectly content with their own thoughts, knowing that this is where their real growth happens. But don't mistake their love of solitude for loneliness. Sigma females aren't isolated. They're intentionally carving out space for themselves to thrive. They know that the quiet, the stillness, and the time alone are what fuel their creativity and sharpen their minds. And when they do step out into the world, they do so with a sense of purpose and strength that only comes from being truly comfortable in their own skin. In a world obsessed with conformity and the latest trends, Sigma females stand out by embracing what others might deem abnormal or unconventional. Their unique interests, whether it's mastering forgotten skills, exploring hidden truths, or reveling in solitude, aren't just quirks. They're the essence of their extraordinary lives. They thrive in the unconventional, finding strength in silence and power in independence. Their ability to defy societal expectations and forge their own path is what makes them truly remarkable. So while others may chase the familiar and the safe, Sigma females march to the beat of their own drum, charting a course that's as captivating as it is distinctive. In embracing the abnormal, they don't just live, they redefine what it means to thrive. If you enjoyed diving into the fascinating world of Sigma females and their extraordinary quirks, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us on this journey as we uncover more amazing insights and dive deep into topics that are as intriguing as they are unconventional. Give that bell a ring so you never miss out on our latest content. You won't want to. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to have you along for the next adventure. Bye for now, and God bless.